Welcome to the wilderness, the wild, the great outdoors. The energies are so beautiful today. It is July the 11th, 11 being one of my favorite numbers. And I am somewhere without internet, but I decided to record another quick reading for you, my dear viewers and subscribers, to share the beautiful energies of the natural beauty that surrounds me here in Canada, in the north. The animals, the birds, the people with their chainsaws. And I just feel so blessed. I've been up here for a week, and I just wanted to film another quick reading for you to check in on what the energies are for tantric practitioners, divine counterparts, sometimes referred to as twin flames and soulmates, and the connection, the intricate and eternal connection between the masculine and feminine charge that exists within us, outside of us, and everywhere in the universe. And of course we know that nothing is really outside of us because we are all in motion and we are constantly blending our consciousness, our material energy, so the stuff of our bodies, the liquid, the breath, the skin, the hair, no matter how much social distancing we attempt to maintain or we are told is the correct way to be, we are constantly blending our energy with not just other humans, but other animals, plants, and minerals and elements that exist naturally everywhere in the universe, including viruses. So, in case you've forgotten about that, viruses are naturally occurring beings, and they are interacting with us, and we are interacting with them. And we can consider that when we're considering our health and we're considering our perception of what's going on in the world right now. But beyond that, I wanted to do a special reading. I don't do very many of these, but as a tantric practitioner and someone who is in contact with many soul counterparts around this planet and elsewhere, I wanted to see what the energies are that are guiding us now and going into the next month, because it is July the 11th today, as I said, and about a month from now we will be experiencing the Lionsgate galactic event, which opens up portals between the houses of Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus, in order for cosmic light energy to come into our galaxy from source, from creator God energy, goddess energy, mommy daddy universe. And it's every year it's an opportunity for us to receive more and more of our highest selves, our source selves. So preparing for that with all these eclipses is really important, and as leaders in the integration of polarity on this planet and as anchors for divine energy, tantric practitioners, twin flames, soulmates, or anyone who is attempting to come into balance within themselves and externally is especially called right now in 2020 by the Gregorian calendar and at the beginning of the 13th Baktun by the Maya calendar and the Mashika calendar. There's a lot of responsibility that we carry and a lot of work that we can do if we exercise our will to do so. But yeah, let's see what's going on. So first I'm going to ask for guidance from this beautiful elemental deck, Messages of the Hidden Realms, I believe it's called. Oops, I thought I might have ran out of juice for a second, but I think we're good. So first of all, let's check in on what the messages are. Please, fairies, please, our highest selves for the divine feminine. And can I have, whoa, okay, before I even had a chance to do that. We've got a lot of, oh, gracious. How beautiful. Okay, this is incredible, actually. So first of all, the Queen of Cups came out. So the Divine Feminine is expressing her highest emotional capabilities right now, and she's coming into her own as a wholed and healed emotional body. So the healing of the heart has already occurred, and she's holding up this cup of self-love and fulfillment, and the attainment of this for all divine feminines on an individual level and collectively is really wonderful, powerful, and special. It shows that we are on the vanguard and leading the way into healing for all other feminine energy on the planet. And it's not an easy task, as many of you know. Right after that, the Queen of Pentacles came out. Look at these gorgeous goddesses. So this is kind of, to me, it's expressing the Cancerian energy of our solar month, and also the energy of the full moon in Capricorn with pentacles. These beautiful goddesses that are so capable of being healed in the heart center as well as the body center, and really taking our own health seriously, taking our own abundance, our own voluptuousness seriously, appreciating ourselves, loving ourselves. And even though this is divine feminine energy, this isn't just for the divine feminines. This can also mean that the divine masculines are integrating this within themselves into their sort of dominant expression of masculine energy, how it appears in human beings. But there's a lot of plentiful feminine energy that is available, and it's in its whole and healed state. So two beautiful goddesses, earth and water, couldn't be more appropriate. I'm looking out over this gorgeous lake and sitting on the solid granite of Muskoka right now. So blessings, divine feminines. Nicely done. To go with, this is so great. To go with this energy, we have the 10 de denier, or the 10 of Pentacles. And here you see this 10th pentacle being held by a divine masculine who looks so lighthearted, approachable, fulfilled himself. And this 10th pentacle is most certainly the beauty of the material world and interaction with it in the most respectful, healed, and fruitful way, so that it's whatever is being manifested in our lives, whether divine masculine or feminine, is finishing a cycle of learning on the magic of manifestation and co-creation with divine energies, and the energy of our planetary parent, Tierra Madre Marina Amor, Papasuelo el Rio de Amor. This energy is so potent right now in the heart of summer in the northern hemisphere. All the animals are having babies, and the flowers are blooming and getting ready to fruit in the next month or so. And you know, people are building, you can probably hear the power tools and the hammering. People are building their homes and cabins up here in the wilderness, and human beings are sharing our time and space and energy and consciousness with the closeness and comfort of nature and the natural realm. So that's beautiful. And to top it all off, we have the Three of Wands, which is the co-creation. This is so beautiful. So the divine masculine and the divine feminine, who have been creating this gateway for union, this is showing that in the near future, this union will result in the co-creation, the manifestation of the third energy, the new energy, which is the divine child coming home to earth. And that child can be a physical being, a human being. It can be an energy of caring in a parental way for another being, whether it's your child, someone else's child, students, even, you know, animals, animal companions, pets, the earth herself. It can be your creative projects, the book you're writing, the videos you make, the paintings you make, the performances you share, the energy that you create and bring into the third dimensional plane, the energy, the cosmic energy that you have created the gateway for by perfecting yourself as a divine feminine or a divine masculine, and perfecting both of those polarities within yourself so that the spectrum is felt, and in between the gateway arrives the divine solar child through the gateway of the Lion's Gate in August. So, Divine Feminines, you can take a further look at the Lion's Gate energy, everyone, and I encourage you to, because everybody's going crazy building right now. It's it's a very powerful time that we're in. And, okay, that's beautiful. So let's quickly look at the Divine Masculine energy. Where is our Divine Masculine at, please? My elemental companions, highest selves, all tantric travelers, tantric practitioners, twin flames, divine counterparts, soulmates. What's the Divine Masculine energy between now and the Lion's Gate? There's the moon. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so yes, a lot of cards came out. I'm going to quickly look at them and see what's going on. Okay, so we do have the King of Cups, who is the counterpart of the Queen of Cups that came up for the Divine Feminine energies. And that's very good news. I see that as being slightly further towards the Lion's Gate. There's some work that is being done right now. But the King of Cups is also emotionally filled, comfortable in his emotions. They're not swinging back and forth, confusing him. He's not trying to avoid them. He can express them at will in an even and compassionate way. And he is respectful and understanding of other people's positions, emotions, and needs. So whether you're a divine masculine or feminine, this masculine energy is very healed. Sorry, there's a flock of, there's some geese parents, Canada geese parents with their babies over there swimming. So the mummy and daddy Canada goose are both taking care of their flock right now. And yeah, the King of Cups, besides being gorgeous, he is a very emotionally evolved energy and being. Congratulations, Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines, for working on that. So besides that, we also have the Three of Swords. So there is a heart healing that's occurring, and this can be a little bit painful. It can take you back. Thank you, Loon. This can be a little bit painful because it can take you back, if you allow it to, into the traumatized state where your brain and your hormones are replaying these events in order for you to try and make sense of them. And, you know, this could be 3 or more wounds, emotional wounds to the heart, which are still affecting your mental processes and causing you to think in patterns that may not be to your highest good, whether you're a divine masculine or feminine. But this is really occurring for the divine masculine right now. So as this emotional healing occurs more and more, and you detach from the remembering of the painful states that it has caused you or is causing you, and look at how to pull in healing for this, really with compassion for yourself and your own heart, you as a divine masculine will achieve a more balanced state and feel the blessed relief and salve on your emotional wounds. We also have the Sun in reversed. So I think there's some questioning by the divine masculine as to what the nature of masculinity really is, because the Sun is considered to be kind of a masculine energy, and when it's in reverse, there could be a new understanding of a solar feminine energy, which existed for eons and eons in human culture and other cultures on this planet, and was overtaken by the patriarchal perception of solar energy, our star, Re. as being a strictly masculine energy, and that's not so. That understanding was something that was a distortion. But you can see in this card there's a feminine person and another feminine looking person. So this is sort of showing that there's a balancing beyond the patriarchal perception of masculinity and power, because the sun, our star, is our power. We are solar powered beings. And this understanding is being healed right now by the divine masculine and within the collective consciousness. So that's really positive. And that's coming with the healing of the heart and the paying attention to the heart chakra, and the changing of mental patterns and neural pathway patterning that is possible. If you're a divine masculine or feminine who's working with this, I suggest using plant medicines such as cacao to assist you in this process. Some people like hongos or hallucinogenic mushrooms, or just spending time in nature with the wild within. Okay, we also have the Four of Swords in reverse. So this is showing that once this has been considered by the Divine Masculine, and the Divine Masculine has been in a period of retreat and communication, conversation with his higher self and with the divine in order to achieve some mental rebalancing. And you can see that after this state has been healed and transmuted into new forms and new understandings, which can come very quickly. An understanding of a way of thinking or a way of being that has been with you for decades even can change very suddenly, can change in one day. And the cosmic events that are occurring right now are really assisting us with that, with all of the eclipses that we've experienced. And divine masculines and feminines, you can also check out the other video that I'm posting along with this one regarding the lunar eclipse in Capricorn, which was a major karmic shift for us, and in particular, and for all human consciousness. So yes, the Four of Swords is showing a healing of that energy, which is great. So we went from the Three of Swords to the Four of Swords in reverse. And the Four of Swords in reverse means that this time has been taken out, and the period of retreat and withdrawal will soon be over. We also have the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory. It is not a card of ego. It is not an energy of ego. It is an energy of victory. And this energy is what draws us forward in our healing, thinking about the possibility of feeling different, of being different, and what can be ours individually and collectively after we have completed the work of understanding and healing ourselves. So that's very positive. And you can see this is for divine masculine, but unusually it is a feminine energy being shown here. And this is really about the courage and willingness to integrate femininity into ourselves, especially for divine masculines, where femininity has been so denigrated and ignored that it's difficult to value it enough, even secretly, even privately, in order to pull it in, and to do so publicly and to proclaim that you are equally divine masculine and feminine is a victory. And the victory of the reintegration of feminine consciousness into sovereign divine human consciousness is imminent, and we are being given a huge opportunity to look forward to that right now. And last but not least, we've got number 20, which is Judgment. La vie renouvelée. So, life renewed. And Judgment is coming up very frequently as a card for this 2020 very interesting and somewhat unexpected period of human transition. And this is really showing that at the end of this healing, and possibly as soon as the Lionsgate 2020, the animals are going crazy right now. The loons, the squirrels, everyone's agreeing. So we're all waking up, and Judgment is about waking up and seeing clearly. And I feel like although the divine feminine maybe a little bit more stable in her healing and her wholeness right now. The Divine Masculine is working extremely hard and can clearly see the light at the end of this tunnel of transformation, which has been, we've been traveling through this lifetime and probably many before. So to all tantric travelers, I commend you for the beautiful work that you're doing together and separately right now, and for anchoring the divine cosmic energy of the one true divine central source of unconditional love and infinite light, Mommy Daddy Universe. Much love. Be blessed.